I know I'm not the only one that goes down a dirt road like super slow. Like, look how slow I'm going. I'm going literally 4 miles per hour until the end of this road, which seems long, but it's not that far down. It just looks further on camera. And the reason why I do that is because I literally just washed my car, and all this dirt and stuff and all these rocks are gonna just shoot onto the side of my car. So I just don't allow this to happen. Now, yeah, you're like, oh, get the mud flaps. I don't, that for a $50,000 car, well, technically it's only 42, but still close to a $50,000 car, this car should have mud flaps, especially if they're only selling them for $40. They should have just pre-installed some mud flaps. So yeah, I drive like this, and then even if I did have the mud flaps, sure, it would protect the side of the car a little bit more. But what I also get is this right here. So my rims, I don't want my rims to get super dirty. It's kind of like some ASMR. I like the way it sounds when the wheels are running over these rocks at a slow pace. Welcome back to Yes a Tesla, and today we're going to be talking about aero covers. So now there's a lot of different opinions on aero covers that go over your rims, and I would like to speak on some of the ones that I've actually seen on the road. Now I'm talking about in the wild, not talking about Amazon. In the wild, I've seen quite a few aero covers, and I'm like looking at these like, dang, those like literally look like rims. And my first impression when I seen mine, I definitely think they're super clean. Like, they're clean. I really like the way they look, which is a good thing, because on the website it really didn't look good. Because on the website it didn't look really good at all. It looked mediocre. And I'm sitting there looking at it like, hopefully that's not how mine look. And when I got the car and seen it in person, I was like, wow, those look phenomenal. But if they didn't look good, my first thing was to take off the aero covers. So I was like, you know what, ChatGPT, is it really going to make that big of a difference? And they're saying it takes 8 to 10% of a difference. And wow, we're right back to another dirt road. So we're gonna have to go just as slow. So I didn't know that. I was like, wow. So there is actual things that go on with these aero covers that actually make scientific sense. So I was like, I really want cool ones. I want my aero covers to look nice. And so when I got the base ones, I was like, wow, those look really nice. I didn't have to go to Amazon. I didn't have to go anywhere. I didn't have to do anything. Now, I was thinking to myself, like, what if I got one of these damaged? How much do they cost? On the site, they only cost between $35 and $50, depending on the size of the arrows that you need, which is crazy. That kind of blows my mind. When I'm thinking to myself, do I need new aero covers? I'm like, no, because I'm looking at mine and I'm like, these look spectacular. But I've seen some really good third-party ones that I really was like, wow, I would have those as well, you know. And I don't want to just have these aero covers just sitting in my garage, because when I first thought about the aero covers, I didn't even know. I didn't go to the site at all. I just thought, like, well, if I don't like them, I could just sell these on eBay. Well, you can, but they're not as expensive as I thought, because the covers that go on this Cybertruck, they're selling those for like $300 or $400, $500 a piece, and that blew my mind. I was like, these are Cybertruck ones. Like, they got it. It must be just a Tesla thing. It's not. So you could buy them brand new between $35 and $50. Now the aero covers that come on the Cybertruck, those are a little bit more expensive. I haven't looked those up. Company reached out by the name of EVBASE, and they wanted to send me out some aero covers that say that they're like, they represent a little bit more efficient than the normal aero covers. Obviously I'll be doing that range test to make sure 100%, but they do look actually like better than the ones I have on, so they look really nice. So when I receive those, I will be doing a review on them, and just to see how easy it is to install. I've never pulled these off, so I don't know how easy it is to just rip these off. Other videos, it seems like you just give it a good pull and it pulls right off. Based on other reviews I've seen other reviews on different aero covers. It's a mixed bag on whether they're going to come with plastic clips, or they're going to be the metal clips like the ones that are already on your Tesla when you buy it. Now I'm wondering about these because metal on metal is never a good thing. With plastic on metal is a little bit more safer, which I don't understand why they don't just use like a rubber or some type of material that goes over the metal and then it snaps on and you're able to have protected rims. You know, and it seems like it's a simple thing. You know, I don't know why you wouldn't just go with that design. It's an ergonomical design that would be able to actually hold better onto your wheel, as well as, guess what, you're not going to damage it at all, because even if you're ripping it off, pulling it up, pushing it on, it doesn't really matter because there's this rubber or some type of grip that's on there and you don't have to worry about it. So tell me what you guys think down below. Have you guys replaced your aero covers? Is it something that you would like to replace, or is it just not a big deal to you? For me, it is absolutely a big deal because I like new things. You know what I mean? So if these are actually good and they actually don't affect my range in a negative way, then I 100% will suggest these for you guys, because I feel like as my community that I want to suggest the best ones that you can possibly get, period. And also, if you are in the market to buy a brand new or a used Tesla, please use the link down below. It helps us as a channel as well as you as a buyer, as a purchaser, as a transactor. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.